We are here at the Warped Tour in West Palm Beach, and I'm with Gym Class Heroes. And so if you can introduce yourself and we'll get started.
Yeah, I'm Sashi from Gym Class Heroes. I play guitar and do some vocals in the band.
Cool. Thanks so much for taking time, too. And first one of the day. Well, now, what's been the most memorable moment on tour for you guys so far?
So far, I'd say for me it was going to the barbecue several nights back and watching the Bad Rabbits. They did like a little performance after hours, and it was awesome, you know, because you see all the bands perform every day on stage to these huge crowds, and that's awesome too, but it's really refreshing to kind of go back and get this intimate performance. You know, I think that's where a lot of the bands really shine the best, so it was really, really cool. They ended up doing a cover of Bulls on Parade, and there's like a mosh pit going on at a barbecue. Kind of awesome.
Nice, and that's mainly just bands and tour people too.
Absolutely.
So it's
Yeah, and that's where you get a lot of respect too, you know, because when the people who are on the tour actually want to hear more music, that's a good sign for your band.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then which bands have you enjoyed watching this year on the tour?
Well, along with Bad Rabbits, I've really enjoyed watching Pepper. I saw a little bit of Pacifiers set, and Yellow Wolf has been killing it. So I mean, it's been good so far. We only joined like a week and a half ago, so I'm still searching out all the bands. But so far, I've really enjoyed those guys.
How many years have you guys played Warped Tour?
This is our fifth year on the tour. So yeah, it feels weird to say that sometimes, but I'm like, wow, we're like past high school years and on Warped Tour.
Yeah, you're like, you guys are truly veterans of the tour for sure. So
we are. We're super seniors.
That's true. That is true. Well, what one thing would you suggest that you think could make it a better tour? Just whether it's you personally or...
Well, I think the one thing I'd suggest, and I already think it's going in this direction, has already been going this direction, is just diversifying the music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? People, I think, have had the misconception that Warped Tour is specifically a punk rock tour, mm-hmm. and you know, even back in the day, Black Eyed Peas have played the tour, Eminem's played the tour, you know, so it feels really good to get out here and be in the presence of reggae bands, other hip-hop bands, and of course the punk rock too, you know what I mean? But I think that's probably what's going to really set this tour apart from other tours, is just giving kids and adults, you know, an opportunity to hear a lot of music that they wouldn't necessarily go to see on their own, and then getting exposed to that. So I think that's what needs to happen. Mix it up. What we got here? Number two.
Number two is what dead band or artist would you want to cameo on one of your sets on Warped Tour if you could choose?
If they were dead,
yeah.
I mean...
Who would you bring back to life to cameo on one of your songs?
I'd do like trade guitar solos with Jimi Hendrix. I'd be like,
go.
you go, I go. You go, I go. and then I'd be like, this is awesome.
Yes. Very good. That is very good. That's the fun of the mystery question. So, and then what 3 essential items do you make sure that you have on Warped Tour every year that you have done it?
Definitely gotta have your iPod. The last couple years, last 3 years, I'd say that we have done it. We've been on a bus, so on those tours, I'd say you got to bring your temperpedic pillow. And then one other item that I cannot live without. Pillow. We got the iPod. Oh, sandals too. Sandals, because otherwise your feet get really, really musky and gross. This is like a serious tour.
Yeah.
This isn't like a, cleanly tour, so you have to take care of yourself. So actually your entire toiletry kit, you better bring a couple of those.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And then what are your plans after Warped Tour wraps up?
After Warped Tour's done, we're going to be putting out an album this fall entitled The Paper Cut Chronicles 2. Actually, we have a single right now that's been released on iTunes entitled Stereo Hearts, featuring Adam Levine. You can get that on iTunes, and we're going to have a video out for that song within the next couple of weeks. And then after that, we're going to be touring. We're going to the UK, and then we're going to come back and do a co-headlining tour in the fall. So it's going to be go time,
Yeah, non-stop for you guys.
Yeah, which is good, Good to get back.
Out.
Definitely.
then what message do you have for your fans, lastly?
Thank you guys so much for waiting patiently for this album. I know it's been a long wait. We did not break up, obviously. We've just been working really, really hard. So it feels great to be back out here and see you guys every day. I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, too. I appreciate it.